Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction have to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's
You
a
don't have
common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order.
All right, guys, this judge completely loses it on this smug sovereign citizen, and it's honestly hilarious. This guy is in court facing 17 charges. Yes, 17. And he's pulling the typical sovereign citizen routine. You know the type. I do not recognize the authority of this court, as if saying that somehow makes all the charges magically disappear. This dude has the entire script rehearsed and refuses to stop talking no matter how many times the judge tells him to be quiet. Do you think this sovereign citizen is actually insane? Or is he just trying to stall and waste everyone's time so he can get a retrial? Let's go ahead and jump into this sovereign citizen clown.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Errol.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or do you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 11000435, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11695. Those are driving license expired, misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor. Thank you. And an improper plate misdemeanor. All of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 and 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driver one license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1927512. 3 of those tickets are drive all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driver while license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP and count 2 of that is a drug while license improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drug while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No,
Let's start there.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
I'm representing myself in what? I mean,
So this guy has 17 charges, and now, suddenly, he doesn't want a lawyer. Makes perfect sense, right? I'm honestly confused about how sovereign citizens even develop this mindset. Who is recruiting these people? Is there some hidden meetup where they're all taught to say, I do not consent to being governed, and then hope it works out? It's wild because the law literally gives you the right to have an attorney, and this dude is like, nah, I've got this, while standing in front of a judge who is clearly tired of dealing with this nonsense. Seriously though, how do these people even find this stuff? Are they digging through YouTube? Maybe they see my videos and think, yep, I'm going to try that. And as a reminder to anyone thinking about becoming a sovereign citizen, don't. I have never seen one of them win a single court case. Let's get back to it.
I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Drawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction, the jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
If that's the case,
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you be agreeable to that?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
Saying respectfully, right before being completely hostile toward the judge is not what that word actually means. This guy is totally out of line, and honestly, Judge Perkins really needs to intervene here. Like, come on. He's basically letting this sovereign citizen run the courtroom at this point. This dude is acting like he's in charge, inventing his own rules and talking over the judge. I know I ran about Zoom courts and how they save money and all that, but when you're dealing with sovereign citizens, you absolutely need to bring them in person. The second they show up physically, this whole act usually disappears. It might still exist for a few people, but your average wannabe sovereign citizen wouldn't dare try this in person. It's way too embarrassing. Do you think the judge should be more assertive, or is he handling it fine? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep going.
I believe he's ready, Your Honor. He's representing himself.
Let's go back on the record with Garner. What do you want to do, Mr. Garner? Do you want a trial date or you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen, here's how it's gonna go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court and we're gonna move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, we're
so
not
you're
gonna
telling
have
me
a
that the court is just going
we're
to
not gonna
violate
have
the
a
Constitution and the
conversation.
law?
Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm gonna ask you to.
And the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm gonna hold you in contempt, and I'm gonna sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail, no early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm gonna order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
If that's how you feel. Have a good day, sir.
Now that's more like it. I rarely see Judge Perkins issue contempt, so it was actually nice to finally see him do it, even if it was kind of overdue. But honestly, the guy was pushing the boundaries nonstop and definitely deserved it. Judge Perkins had to remind him how a courtroom functions, and I don't blame him at all. Now, this sovereign citizen is claiming the judge violated his rights, which, let's be real, is the standard move they pull once they realize they're cornered. It's hilarious how they always throw out the "you violated my rights" line the moment the judge finally responds to their refusal to follow courtroom rules. Like, dude, you're the one causing the chaos. Don't blame the judge for your own behavior. It's just wild that they think any of this works, especially when they clearly don't understand the law whatsoever. The judge is not interested in your rant about sovereignty or whatever, and that's exactly why this guy is ending up in the position he's in. I know people have different opinions about sovereign citizens, but like I mentioned earlier, it's honestly impossible to understand their logic. Who taught them this stuff? Why do they continue doing it when it never works? I seriously don't get it at all. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this hearing in the comments below. I'm wrapping this one up here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I appreciate you all, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.